been writing and acting in my own plays for like 20 years, and I've kind of always thought in the back of my mind that perhaps one day I would do a movie, but it just seemed like such an audacious, expensive thing to pursue that it took a while for me to hit on the right story that seemed like appropriate for me to perform in, but also direct. I really fell in love with Poland. My family comes from there. We filmed at the house that my family lived in up until 1939. There's actually a shot from inside the window of my great aunt Doris, who was like my personal mentor. And so it was really autobiographical and special. And on the other hand, it was also I was also there as a tourist and getting to see these incredible cities, travel the countryside. So it felt at once that I was visiting something foreign and also something very personal.
It was a brilliant piece of writing, I thought, and I immediately understood who this character was by just reading the first couple of pages of the two of them having dialogue. I felt like I could understand the history of these two. I felt like it was built into just the first little bit of dialogue. I went, oh, I can visualize their past, I can feel it, and I kind of know who this guy is. And then, or so I thought, because as I'd read on, and I feel like I had a good grip on who this character was, he would respond with something completely surprising. That would make me laugh out loud and went like, oh, I want to go in and play this guy who is often surprising, and I think he himself doesn't know how he's going to respond to something. The people around him don't know if he's going to come in hot or if he's going to be very gentle and nice about something. You never really know. And going in there and playing, I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to like prepare ahead of time, because this is not the kind of guy who thinks before he speaks, and not know what the temperature is going to be until we're in there doing it, you know? And that was a lot of fun to get to do, and to get to do it with the writer who was sort of willing to go like, yeah, let's play.
This movie is it's so much about, it's a human, beautiful movie about what it is to be alive. And I believe that in this relationship within this tour, I believe I've come into this tour from after a 20-year marriage, and my life is just blown up, and I kind of I'm in pieces, and I don't know who I am anymore, except I know that I used to be this other version of myself, and I am trying to find my way back. I put myself in this tour to retrace, what my mother, when she was a young girl, she fled the camps. And so I go there hungry for connection, hungry to be seen. And I meet Benji, who's played by Kieran, and there is this instant connection of he sees me, I see him. My mother energy is just like I am a mother. I am a mother, the character's a mother, and that mother energy when she sees him and his pain, I think she just really wants to help him manage it and also not deny it.
So I play James, who is the tour guide for the group as they travel around Poland and learn about Jewish history within Poland. And I guess, when I first talked to Jesse about James, he sort of described him as somebody who has zero bad intentions. He's not himself Jewish, but he is passionate about this history, and he really wants to educate the group and to, there's like not a bad bone in his body. And so I think that was the main takeaway for me, was that he's a very earnest, innocent creature. And as the film plays out, Benji, the character that Kieran plays, he kind of is so raw and honest and unfiltered with everyone, and sort of makes his mark on each of us, sort of by turns. And for Jesse's character, David, that's kind of fascinating but also frustrating, because, Benji, for example, with James, he kind of starts questioning his methodology. He's like, this tour is so cold, it's full of facts, it's too much information, it doesn't feel real. Shouldn't we be more emotionally connected with, with the stuff that we're talking about? And rather than sort of offend my character, it almost seems to break him open, and he sort of starts to almost fall in love with the guy for it, and he's grateful for it.